Hello, all. Welcome back to the Ammaron Reaction Channel. Sorry, guys. Jackson Wang fans, man, those of you who've been following me, just like I've been explaining to those who are following me with some of my other artists that I'm following, I'd been ill for a little bit. That's what slowed me down. And so now I'm doing a lot better. I'm starting to just get back and start finishing all this up. So I wanted to finish up this interview as far as I can go. We're gonna cover at least something under 15 minutes, and then we'll stop it, and then that'll be it for that session, and then we'll just come back and revisit it at another time. But we'll just keep going forward with some more Jackson Wang music, and we'll be exploring his video log and those kind of things. So appreciate you guys, Jackson Wang fans. Me also. Let's go ahead and finish up this interview that I'd started. You guys probably seen that and go wondering when I was going to finish it up. So um, here it is. We said we were at the 17-minute marker last time. Um, we're a little bit. I just put it a little bit before that so we can kind of go back and refresh where we were at with Jackson Wang. But here's the interview he had again. We're going to go back and we're going to be finishing this up as far as we can go today. Like I said, we're going to stay under 15 with my comments. And so let's go.
I don't have it because I get to know artists like this, and we've been interviewing K-pop artists for a very long time, and not very long. I mean, I interviewed the Wonder Girls back in 2010.
Oh, we're in the same
2011.
company. Yeah.
Dude, I think a lot of it has to do with how the world sees an idol, right?
Right.
And the idol is everybody has their own definition of idol, by the way.
Right.
But I think it's maybe the general public's of perfection. Like this idea that perfection doesn't come from one's own thoughts, but they come from a factory almost. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right, I get what you're saying. I think it's because they don't want to get deep down into it. Like you see a lot of K-pop groups releasing a bunch of songs. If you really want to get deep and actually know every artist and their personality and their visions, it's all different.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just because from the outside, it's just a bunch of songs. Yeah, and it's I don't think it's a good way to judge it like that.
But it goes back to what you're saying about colors.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, in K-pop groups, and more than any group, in my opinion, the colors are super bold. Like you feel the personalities in the records that are out there.
Right.
So, how do you define an idol?
An idol to me, it's just respecting and loving the fandom and producing just good songs. Like if you're a singer, yeah, just doing what you're doing, but respect the fans. Like get deep down to the communication with them.
Communication is the most important
So
part.
this is the thing that's different. Like I feel like K-pop is very strong because we really communicate with our fans. I'm not saying that the other artists they don't care, but we really get really deep down into it. We have like fan signs, and we have like a lot of fan events. Just we meet them like we usually meet them a lot. Yeah.
The community is real, and I think it's also expressed through the lyrics too. Like a lot of the lyrics, I mean, there's a diverse. You have a ton of different songs out there, but they're also very clear and very straight to the point. Do you get what I'm saying?
We really love them. Yeah, that's all.
Well, what is your responsibility as an artist?
What kind of responsibility?
I mean, do you feel like you have a responsibility beyond music to connect with people, or is music your main vessel to?
I think it's just being me, just being myself, and the person that I am. And in Chinese, it's like in Chinese, it's called 做人. It means being a good person. Yeah, that's the standard. You know what? What was your question again? I forgot.
No, I wanted to know what your responsibility.
Oh,
you feel like you have a
responsibility.
responsibility as an artist, but I think you really answered the question, right? So
Yeah.
you're a good person, so that it doesn't matter what facet of life, whether it's music or you're yourself, you said that too. So whether it's music or politics or social or funny stuff or TV, you're just going to be yourself no matter what it is.
Yes, just myself. Yeah.
Easier said than done, but you managed to do it because it could be scary.
I'm
to be
still on my
yourself.
way. I'm still on my way. Still working hard, and I go full out. You know, in 1 year I have six months working as a K-pop as a GOT7, and I have 6 months working on my solo stuff. So basically, what I mean by that is I have to fit 2 year schedules into 1 year, and that's by doing that you just gotta go nonstop. I didn't have a vacation for almost 3 years. Just had one last week actually.
What'd you do?
The
What'd you
first
do?
ever. Yeah.
Would-
What'd you do?
I took all my Team Wang crew to have a vacation in Hainan, like a city in China.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, for like 4 days.
Did you enjoy the time off, or you're like, okay, time to get back to work?
I like it, but this is the thing. Whenever I'm like not working, I feel like I'm very insecure. I feel like I can't breathe. Like everyone's working so hard. What am I doing? Like I can't.
I get it.
Yeah, do you get that sometimes?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't like taking time off.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta be productive. I gotta be efficient. You know, I gotta put everything together. Like, yeah, I always feel like time is. If time flies,
Mm-hmm.
I could just be like chilling and not work. In a blink of an eye, just 20 years pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the most fulfilling part of this entire creative process for you?
What kind of creative process?
The whole thing. I mean, from business to creative, the whole music process. What
Right.
part fulfills you the most?
Not. I wouldn't say the outcome matters a lot. So if I put out a record, if it did like if nobody actually liked it, then I would still be okay if I actually worked hard on it. Do you get what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
Right. If the whole team, me and my whole team, we really worked so hard on it, and the outcome is nobody really liked it, and it did really bad, I'll still be okay with it. Like, cause we did what we could, and we went full out.
Yeah, you did
The
your
only
best.
the only thing that I cared the most is I didn't go 100%, maybe like 90%. Even though the song blows up, I will still kind of regret. Yeah, I would still kind of feel bad because I didn't go full out. Do you get that feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to be. You want to be able to confirm that
I don't-
you gave it 100% your all.
Yes, I don't want to regret.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Where does that come from? Is it you seem like a competitive guy, but also like a guy who motivates himself and pushes himself.
It's a corny thing to say, but I'm saying like life is really too short. I just feel that, and I really want to make history like before I disappear in this world.
What is history to you? What is making history?
I have 5 goals in life, actually. 6 goals in life. The first one is to get into the Billboard.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is to be like a wax figure in the Wax Figure Museum, Madame Tussauds.
Yeah, just
Didn't you get one of them?
Exactly. So it's checked. Yeah. so yeah. And then one is like, I want to be able to perform in the stadium in China where they held Beijing Olympics 2008, the Bird Nest. I want to be able to perform there. And the last one is just I want my family and the whole Team Wang crew to have like a happy life, like stable life. Yeah. And Team Wang, the label itself, I want to maybe in the future I'll retire and I'll be in this company signing new artists, making collaborations with art brands, making collaborations. It's just to do a bunch of crazy stuff. Like that's my life, actually, till this point. My goals.
That's amazing. You see them. You understand them.
Yes, and also maybe the host of this show, if I can.
Dude.
What is it?
It just kind of hangs out there.
It's not
Oh,
this. It's not the.
Mascot.
It's not the mascot, right?
I mean,
It can
It
be.
is. Yeah.
what do you think? Should it be?
I don't know what. It's just a doll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, we have Poop Head, and then we have half baby, half dinosaur over there.
Oh, it's just random.
Just random things.
Okay.
I call them
Okay.
tchotchkes.
Okay. Who's supposed to be here today?
Nobody.
No one.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and stop that one there for now. And we've got about, looks like 12 minutes left on this. So just wow is all I can say. I just wanted to throw my comments in on this interview as it's continuing. The last time I was doing my interview, or that he was doing the interview, on the last time they were talking about, the stuff that he does, and along also with K-pop, the artists, they're actually writing their own stuff. It's not like manufactured like some people would perceive or think or misunderstand. But those who are on the fan base, those who do respond, that they're like Jackson's saying here, they communicate with very closely, and I can see why the fan base is so strong. It's just what he's saying. They make sure they know what the fans are looking at, what the fans are in the feedback. And at the same time, what I like about what Jackson's saying is that he puts out his all. He puts everything into it with no regrets. And even if it came out and people didn't like it, that's for him. That's not what he's shooting for. His goal is just to make sure he puts everything into the music that he's putting out. And I love that. That's inspirational. He's got just an amazing personality, amazing attitude. You can see why he's very successful. Just the way his thought process. He also cares about others, not only his fan base but his team that he's working with. He wants to see them stable. He wants to see them successful. And he's a very hard worker. We can see from here, he works nonstop. He takes one vacation after 3 years. But even then, even when he takes the vacation, he's anxious and wants to get back to work because that's his life is about work, and he sees it as being, a short run. If he doesn't, if he sits too long, it could go fast because life is short like that. You can blink an eye, next thing you know, all these years have gone by, right? So he doesn't want that to happen. He wants to make sure he puts everything in he can, and he has this amazing list of goals. Wow, he's in the wax museum, huh? I can see that. He'd probably be, he's a very handsome guy, so he's gonna I'm sure those wax figures are no joke, man. When he's talking about Tucson's wax museum, I was in Vegas and there was one, they had a display. I didn't go into the museum, but outside of the museum, they had a display for people to look at stuff and go, oh. I literally thought this lady, the one they had, I think she was maybe from the Pirates of the Caribbean or something, the character. I thought it was one of those, those people, sometimes they do those acts on those street performers where they're frozen and they're not moving. I thought it was like that. And I was looking at her and no, it was a wax figure. It's unbelievable. Okay, guys. And I can't imagine one with Jackson Wang. That'd be awesome. I have to go see it now. Now I have to go to the Tucson Wax Museum, see Jackson Wang. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me on this interview. Nothing but love for you guys. Thank you for your support. For those of you who are new to the channel, don't forget to go down, click like, subscribe, comment, and share. Check the description box for the links to my music. And I have end cards that are going to pop up here any second now. Check out the music and hope you enjoy it. And we'll continue on this ride and check out more of Jackson Wang stuff. See you guys in the next one.